in this very traditional way of being, like this American way of being. And I felt like I wanted to break out of a cage. And it was around that time that I went to Burning Man. And actually, I met a lover who was, kind of helped me on this journey. And I just started kind of any, unleashing myself and exploring territories that really just opened me up. I mean, I know that's kind of vague, but really what happened was the more just allowed myself to be who I am and how I want to be and experience energy the way I want to experience and saying yes to all of life, the more I became liberated and the more I became sexually liberated. They happened side by side.
Side by side,
My
like
own
that.
liberation.
That's so beautiful. I can testify. This woman has a very high degree of sexual liberation in her. Yeah, for instance, I see it in the way you move, in the way you
Right.
breathe, in the sounds, in the way you dance. It's always so anchored in sensuality and pleasure. So it's
Right.
very powerful. For me, the moment where it really did strike me was I was in a cave in the Himalayas like some years back. I was preparing to go to Burning Man as well. Burning Man seems to be a good anchor
Yeah,
for
it's a
sexual
good
liberation.
place to become
But I
sexually
was over there,
liberated.
and everything in my brand is vital coaching, right? Vital tantra, vital activations, and so on. So suddenly the idea of vital sex emerged, and I was like, "What is this thing?" And I realized that on a planetary level, we don't perform really high in terms of sexual liberation or optimization of our sexual energy. And so what emerged there was really the realization that we have a whole lot of conditioning in our system that holds us back. And so I did dive deeper into this idea of vital sex. What does it mean? And then I took these workshops all the way to Burning Man, where we were diving into liberating our sexual energies.
Yeah.
And what's really interesting with that is that nobody got naked. There was no sexual touch. It was an internal practice. It was moving sexual energies inside of us.
Yes.
And what was really interesting is that you don't require a partner to liberate your sexual energies.
No.
One evening we
Yeah.
did that with a group of men. We were like 25 men, and we were like breathing and shaking and activating energies. And by the end of this practice, after half an hour, we were on fire. We were in a state of really high erotic activation, and there was nobody touched anybody. We were just in that space, building up that kind of sexual liberation with a group of men. So it really stretches the limits of what's possible and what it means.
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
so many frames around like what is okay and what